Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency Governor of General Authority for Small and Medium Enterprises of Saudi Arabia, Dr. Ghassan Al-Sulaiman. Excellency Chairman of Indonesia Investment Coordinating Board, Pak Thomas Lembong, Ambassadors, Chairman of the Council of Saudi Chambers, Chairman of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Indonesia, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Indonesia, I would like to extend my very warm welcome to distinguished delegates from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Al-Mamlakah Al-Arabia As-Saudiyah. It's really a great honor for me to address this important and rare occasion where high-level officials and businesses from our two countries get together to exchange views on ways to better tap on each other's economic potential. Before talking about the potentials that Indonesia could offer to you, allow me to refresh our collective memories of the long history of our relations which dated back centuries ago. Indonesia has had contact with the Arab world since the pre-Islamic times. The earliest Arabians to arrive in Southeast Asia were traders, came from southern Arabia and other Arab states of the Persian Gulf. These traders helped to connect the spice and markets of Southeast Asia and Far East Asia with the Arabian kingdoms, Persian Empire and the Roman Empire. Most contact was with spice traders. But the first Arab settlements in the archipelago may date from the 5th century. Some later founded dynasties, including the Sultanate of Pontianak, while others intermingled with existing kingdoms. These early communities adopted much of the local culture, and some disappeared entirely, while others formed ethnically distinct communities. These early communities took over much of the local culture. Some of them disappeared completely, while others formed ethnic groups. Modern Arab Indonesians are descended from Hadramis, who came to Indonesia during the Dutch colonial era. The men often married to native women. They were classified as foreign Orientals along with Chinese Indonesians. The community elites began to build economic power through trade and real estate investment. They bought large amounts of real estate in the city, which later known as Jakarta, in Singapore and other parts of the Malay Peninsula. Arab Indonesians did charity work and built and protected their social capital. Later, some Arab Indonesians joined the Volksraad of the People's Council of the Dutch East Indies. I can go on and on in tracing the footprints of our relations in the past centuries, but suffice it to say that it was spice trade which allowed our people to connect and to interact in the first place. But of course, Indonesia today is more than spice. Indonesia is slowly but surely cementing a reputation as a standout in the global economy, aided by a strong domestic economy and a government embracing pro-market reforms. Indonesia ranks as the 16th largest economy in the world based on the nominal GDP, or the 8th economy based on the purchasing power parity. One survey conducted in 2012 suggests that by 2030, Indonesia could become the 7th largest economy in the world, with 135 million members of consumer classes and 1.8 trillion US dollar market opportunities in consumer service, agriculture and fisheries, resources and education. However, we are not complacent, and we are aware that such a projection can be materialized only if we do our homework. There are two underlying keywords by which the Indonesian government drives the economy into a better future. They are openness and competitiveness. Those keywords are embodied in the statements of our president in many occasions, that we will continue to reform, to simplify our regulations, to open our economy. By openness, we aim at bringing Indonesia deeper into the global value chains and climbing the chains ladders in sectors where we have factors of enormity. And by competitiveness, we are resolved to run the economy in an efficient fashion so as to enable us to compete in the increasingly integrated regional and global markets. We adopt a series of measures to improve our competitiveness. We are enhancing the efficient functioning of trade and investment at the provincial and national levels. To this end, a series of the bureaucratization and deregulation packages have been introduced and implemented. There are 14 packages of deregulation introduced by the government in the last 18 months. The packages are divided into 6 areas of reform. That is investment, industry, logistics, tourism, export, and e-commerce. The measures in those packages include simplification of rules and procedures on trade and investment, incentives for investment in industry, financing for small and medium enterprises, provision of energy, improvement of the negative list of investment, easier procedures to build housings for low-income families, and facilitation of e-commerce. In investment, we continuously look at various options to provide a better climate for foreign investment. In the sphere of industry, we direct our fiscal policies towards supporting the competitiveness of national industries. In parallel, our reform on the logistics sector should help lowering the cost of transportation across the archipelago, so that goods and workers, including professionals, can move easier and cheaper. At the same time, the government takes measures to address the challenges of economic opening. In particular, we take measures to improve the livelihood of our people, to strengthen people's purchasing power, so that business will flourish even more. We believe that improving the efficiency of the economy will not only enhance our competitiveness in view of stiffer economic competition at the national, regional, and global level, but also allow our farmers, fishermen, young and women entrepreneurs, and small and medium enterprises to flourish and to contribute better to the economy. This will help the government to better address the issues of poverty, income inequality, and rural development, which in turn will further aid economic growth and offer more new potentials. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesian economy does not work in a vacuum. To realize its economic potential, Indonesia should work together with other countries, and we consider Saudi Arabia as a potential partner to grow together. This is especially the case of your country embraces the Saudi Arabia Vision 2030 to become a new society with advanced economy, and room to improve our economic relations towards such a vision is wide open. In terms of trade, our statistics show that the total bilateral trade has been declining in the last 2 years, from $8.7 billion in 2014 to $5.5 billion in 2015, and further went down to $4 billion in 2016. Our traded goods are also quite limited. Automotive and palm oils from Indonesia, and fuel and chemicals from Saudi Arabia. My point is that if we are to grow together to become modern economies, we should do better by expanding our bilateral trade to include non-traditional goods and services, and by investing more in each other's economy. I recommend you to see Indonesia as a moving picture rather than a snapshot. We are changing ourselves for the better. We reform ourselves to be an open and competitive economy. This is the best momentum for you to invest in Indonesia, to collaborate with Indonesia's large, medium, and small enterprises. It is time to strengthen your partnership with Indonesia, the largest economy in Southeast Asia, to better react to benefits from regional and global markets. I warmly welcome the signing of an MOU between Kadin Indonesia and Council of Saudi Chambers. but the real test lies on the actual context between businesses from the two countries. On that note, I strongly recommend that you take this forum as a great opportunity not only to network, but also, and more importantly, to develop a stronger foundation for good, long-lasting partnership in all areas. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.